Living life on the verge of death, a young man from Charles County barely survived a car crash that would have killed anyone.
An athlete by nature, he fought to stay alive. His heart and soul fed by his family, doctors, and the blood from dozens of strangers who helped to save his life. Fox 5's Sarah Simmons with his story.
The workouts are grueling.
Pain is what I know.
Brian Boyle calls it a satisfying pain, a feeling he hopes never to lose again like he did 4 years ago. July 6, 2004, Brian was crossing an intersection near his home when a dump truck smashed into the side of his car.
The impact of the crash knocked my heart across my chest, shattered my ribs, collapsed my lungs, shattered my pelvis and left clavicle.
Brian's lifeless body required 36 blood transfusions.
13 or 14 plasma treatments, coma for 2 months. They said I died around 8 times, and the hope for the future wasn't too good.
Brian lost 60% of his blood. Doctors didn't think he'd make it. So certain of the outcome, people referred to his hospital room as his deathbed.
I didn't know what to do. I couldn't speak, I couldn't communicate, I was paralyzed. I didn't know what was going on, and it was just a nightmare, a living nightmare.
His strong athletic physique had been reduced to skin and bones, but Brian was determined the breath of life wouldn't leave his body.
What were you thinking here? Do you remember?
It was just a sad time. I was very quiet after I left the hospital, and I really tried to keep the spirits up for my parents.
After months of physical therapy, he slowly learned to walk, talk, and live independently again.
I made a promise myself I wasn't going to go back to the hospital again, and I wanted to really start changing the whole way of life that I had.
Brian remembered the goal he'd set for himself as a young child, to one day become a champion of the Ironman competition.
I thought that was the perfect thing for me to do after the accident, to make sure that I was fully active and fully healthy and everything.
Brian pushed himself. Within the past year, he's competed in 5 triathlons, including the Ironman in Hawaii, the ultimate endurance test, a 2.5-mile swim, 112-mile bike through the desert, followed by a 26-mile run.
And when I had to do the 112 miles in the Kona lava desert, the pain was a good pain for once, and that was the best day of my life.
The ultimate test for the human body and the human spirit, fueled by one of the most basic human needs, blood from the caring hearts of many others. Sarah Simmons, Fox 5 News.